Air in cache integer. Okay, well that was a problem. Distress. Unusually agitated state. He would not leave his quarters after his morning meal. Dr. Collins assures me his state is temporary, and that Monsieur Burrow is merely overwhelmed with... Okay, that's when Monsieur Burrow started getting sick. Air in cache. Okay. Eulogy. Oh, eulogy. Dr. Burrow is deceased. Post-mortem indicates he expired from a severe cardiac arrest brought on by advanced age. He died at 5:01 a.m. shortly after waking. In accordance with the doctor's pre-existing orders, the body was cremated. Oh, Oh, that's what that vase was in there for. Okay, now I'm glad I didn't just take that random vase, because there was cremated ashes, Burrow's ashes in there. Oh gosh. The body was cremated and placed in the specified urn alongside Dr. Collins and Flint. Dr. Burrow was of great assistance in continuing the work left to us by the others. My last order was to continue working on our projects alone. Oh, so that our deaths will not be in vain. Okay, that makes more sense. I was wondering about that, because it made a lot more sense that the doctors got attacked by the mole rats, they got the disease, and they slowly ended up dying because they weren't able to find a cure on time. And then I guess Curie buried them as best as she could. Yeah, that makes sense. I guess it doesn't make sense for the Overseer to... Because if the mole rats were running around rampant, I don't even think the Overseer or the people of the Vault could have gotten into this part. So she probably just sealed up that part of the Vault and just said F you to the scientists. And the scientists were trapped. They were attacked by the mole rats, and then they died. That's cool. I love that the game leaves those things, like between this terminal and the lockers outside. I love that they left it for us, the players, to figure that out, because that's so cool when they do that, to let us deduce it on our own. My processors are fully committed to furthering the study of pathogens and viruses for the betterment of mankind. To honor this last request, message ends. Well, at least that was very nice of you, Curie, for doing that. Wait, was that one more thing? Collins Archive. Boot up. We're hamstrung with only 3 researchers. Oh, this is Collins' part. We're hamstrung with only 3 researchers. Decided to make a few modifications to this Mr. Handy robot. You mean Curie? Should be really useful for speeding up some of our lab work. I've been pretty anxious since admittance day, as if the world ending wasn't enough. I'm very concerned about Olivet's motives. Dusting off some of my old robotic chops has been just the distraction I've needed. Personality profile. I've decided to write a suite of custom personality settings for the robot. She's a little bit of a Liza. I really hope she's got into her vault down into DC. She's got into her vault in DC. And a little bit of my grad school fling from Versailles back in 46. I'm loading her databanks with every great body of work I have access to here. Kant, Einstein, Born, Darwin, Curie, Faraday, Turing, Braun. She'll have so much to learn. It's already made her feel so much more like a peer in the lab, as opposed to an appliance. I'm calling her Curie. I know, I was never a subtle man. Therapeutic. Curie's been doing great. Flint's finally stopped treating me like a crazy person for insisting we address her as a human, and I swear Burrow is differential to her in a way that reminds me of seeing him around Rebecca. Oh, wow, Burrow might have had a little crush on Curie back during the drills. It's actually endearing to see. Most importantly, and perhaps more surprisingly, she's bringing a sense of normalcy to the lab, keeping us all a bit more grounded. Anything to keep our minds off the situation we're in is all too welcome. I've tuned her personality matrix a lot, but it's beginning to feel wrong to manipulate her. I'm going to leave her programming alone for now and just see how she evolves as she keeps learning more. Because she doesn't realize what they're doing exactly. Haven't touched this terminal in years, not since I gave it to Curie as her own. Seeing her reaction to having something of her own was transformational. It just seemed wrong to violate that, and so it truly has been for her eyes only ever since. This final entry is an exception, and I suppose it's being written out of habit, as a man used to a lifetime of recording his experiments. We lost Flint today, and Burrow has to spend more time helping me around the lab. than actually performing research these days. So if only to report my findings, Curie has been a remarkable success. She transcended my expectations of robot programming. Her personality feels as genuine as my own. Her interest in scientific research is insatiable, and seeing her struggle with concepts like morality has been completely moving. Oh, wow. Truly, she is my greatest work. I only hope that one day she can see more of the world. If only I could be there to witness her reaction to the blue skies and butterflies she's only heard me sing about. Wow. That's beautiful. You guys are terrible for doing what you did, in my opinion. Like, I mean, I understand where they're coming from. They had good intentions. They wanted to come up with a race of humans that were disease-free, that were able to live through, I guess, thousands of pathogens and diseases, and that in of itself isn't a bad thing, you know, wanting to evolve your people in that, but I don't know, the cost.
Hepatitis and influenza have mutated over the years.
Hepatitis? Is that actually how our legions pronounce hepatitis? That's kind of cute and adorable. But no, I mean, okay, I understand. It's Gabe, of course, is Mr. in the name of science, but there's a line that he personally would not cross. Not in the name of science. Okay, I have a feeling this is going to take us to that one elevator that we couldn't open before. Just my guess. Yep. Oh, thank goodness.
Stay safe, sir.
Hey there.
Leave me alone. I've got work to do.
Miranda likes to tell me that I'm just taking anyone for granted, but I can't help but feel trapped here sometimes.
I'm trying to listen to what Travis had to say. All right, I can't stall anymore. I have to must get to Austin. Must save my little buddy.
Require something.
What are your thoughts, Curie?
A routine analysis of you indicates you have suffered very little from radiation. Curious. What is it?
Thank you, I guess. Yeah. The human test subjects thing is fine as long as it's... The problem with it is using human test subjects is fine if they are aware of it, if you get their permission. If you're doing it to them unknowingly, that's where it's wrong. That's where I believe it's wrong.
The outsider returns.
Yeah, and I am here
Seeds.
to...
I need more seeds.
Hopefully I'm not going to... Hopefully I'm not too late. I'm here, buddy. I'm here. Dr. Forsyth, how's he doing? I came back, Austin.
Forsyth.
I came back for you. You're gonna be okay, buddy.
How is Austin doing? Do you think he'll survive the cure?
He's been unconscious since shortly after you left.
Hello, Dr. Hello, Dr. Flo, Dr. Forsyth. Hello, Dr. Forsyth.
Found it.
Hello, Dr. Forsyth.
Found it.
How's Austin doing?
How is Austin doing? Do you think he'll survive the cure?
He's been unconscious since shortly after you left.
We'll split. I don't know. I don't want to risk it. I don't want to risk it. If we split it, it might not work. It'll. There's only one left. It's only one. No. Give it to Austin. Give it to Austin now.
Take
Not
the
even a
cure
question.
And use it on the boy.
Only one dose? I hope this works. If it
Kate,
doesn't,
just like that.
there won't be anything to analyze to try again.
Too bad, Kate.
Let's hope this works.
Okay,
I heard
I
you
need
had
to be
returned.
out of my... I want to give Austin a hug properly if this works. Come on, Austin. You're a strong kid. Come on, man.
It shouldn't be long.
What? Where am I?
You're
Thank
in
God.
the clinic.
Yay!
You're really sick, Austin. Our visitor from the Commonwealth saved your life.
Really? Gee, thanks, mister.
I was worried to death
Anytime,
about
buddy.
you, Austin. What got into your fool head? Going into a place like that?
Nothing exciting ever happens here. I just wanted to see what was in there.
Well, if it hadn't been for our friend here, you might have died. Thank you. I know you made sacrifices to help him. I know Dr. Pinsky will be grateful. For
Absolutely.
my part, I'd like to give you this syringer. I had it for
What?
years and never really had a use for it.
She's not the only one.
Short
The
syringe
whole
rifle.
vault is thankful. I'd like to give you a room here in the vault.
Oh,
Place
really?
you can call your own. It's in the
Really?
main hall, on the left as you get off the elevator. Once again, thank you.
Can I
You're
go
I hope you
welcome.
enjoy your
I want something to
accommodations.
eat. I'm
I wanted to say
Like it's
thank you
Austin. He
again for
does
what you
appear
did
to
for
have
Austin.
9 lives.
You've opened a lot of eyes around here, including my own. I had no idea of the dangers Vault-Tec had hidden away so close to home. I can't believe so many died just behind our walls.
You're welcome, ma'am.
A minute,
Austin.
please. I've
Hi,
had
Austin.
So many years. I believe it's customary to thank you for your role in saving me. My entire life has been in this vault. I have analyzed and learned everything there is to know here. So now I must see the rest of the Commonwealth, consult with scientists, unearth more data to challenge my hypothesis.
Okay, what do you want to learn?
What are you looking to learn up there?
Down here is an enclosed system, and without the introduction of new mutagens, viruses, or bacteria, it is quite dull, medically speaking. The world up there is infinitely more complex. Who knows what diseases can be found and studied?
Well, that's, I think, again, like, who is Gabe to get in the way of someone who wants to seek knowledge? Absolutely, he's Mr. Education.
After the bombs, the Commonwealth is a little lacking in the science department.
But surely there is still men of learning out there, and if nothing else, there is data. I can see you already have company. I do not wish to intrude, but I must ask. Please, monsieur, can you take me with you?
What can you do?
It's no picnic up there. Anything you can do to help us survive?
But of course, I have been equipped with medical equipment. If you become injured in our journeys, I can administer stim packs. I also have defensive capabilities, a laser. But surely there's little reason to use that.
Right. Not at all. Sure, let's do it. All right, Curie. I mean, again, Gabe is a little wary about having a Vault-Tec, because you know how much he hates Vault-Tec robot around. But after reading what he read in the terminal, he feels that Curie is. He feels that
It would
Curie
not
is
be too much
okay.
trouble. Can we continue?
Come along then.
Excellent. We must embark at once.
All right, Cait, I'll see you back in at Sanctuary Hills. All right. Too bad the power armor didn't protect me from getting infected.
In that,
It's
you
okay.
will surely be quite strong.
All right. Where's Austin? Where is Austin?
Huh? Power armor. In Vault 81. We aren't raiders here.
Nice pit boy. If it ever starts acting up, I'll see you later.
Horatio.
Horatio. Right up.
If you want a new look, stop by my salon sometime.
Okay. I'm looking for Austin. Where'd he go? Where did my little buddy go? The game did a really good job of making you really care about Austin from the beginning, with him like giving you the tours and stuff. That they did a great job with that. Because I was very invested in his character. Are you feeling better, Bobby?
Kill me. Maybe even kick me out.
Hey, well, you came through when it mattered, Bobby.
Everyone's going to blame me for this. I just know it.
Bobby, you're not a bad person. I can vouch for you on that at least.
Stay outside.
Well, hello.
My friend's all better now. Being sick sucks.
Hello.
Hey, pal.
I'm glad Austin's better. Now we have even teams.
Yeah, that's the only reason you wanted him better. Dr. Forsyth? He's sleeping after having go through so much work to take care of Austin. I should have just let him sleep, but it's okay. He can go back to sleep again.
Without your help, Austin would be dead. Thank you.
All right, you can go back. You go back and take a nap, sir, because you earned it for at least Not necessarily curing Austin, because we did that, but for watching over him.
Aaron told me how you saved Austin's life. I guess you're not bad for an outsider.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Hey, hold.
If you need something, ask Alexis. I can't make heads or tails of her story.
I'm exhausted. Ugh, what I wouldn't give for just one evening of solitude.
I'm sure Aaron probably has something to say about her best friend. Hey, there's Ashes.
Thanks again for bringing Ashes back.
How about your best friend?
Wish my mom and dad wouldn't.
Alright, Austin, hate to break it to you, but your best friend cares.
If you want a good meal,
It's good she cares about her cat, but it looks like she doesn't really care as much about you. Oh, poor Austin.
Pardon me, Dr. Pensky.
Just the person I wanted to see. I wanted to thank you for what you did for Austin.
How is he doing?
How is he doing?
He's recovering well, back to his normal self again.
Good.
It's as if he doesn't even know what happened. It was a selfless act, something we don't see much of from the Commonwealth. You're a rare breed, the kind we could use more of both inside and out of Vault 81. Anyway,
thank you, ma'am.
I'm sure you have plenty of things to get back to. I just had to say thank you for saving Austin. I may have my life's work, but that boy is what really keeps me going.
Aww. Austin's a great kid.
Excuse me, Dr. Pensky.
I'm so thankful to have Austin alive and well again.
God forbid. Of course, I don't wish anything
Austin.
to happen anytime soon. But God forbid something ends up eventually happening to Dr. Pensky. Gabriel would totally adopt Austin. He would totally take him and take care of him and protect him.
Feeling much better now. I told Gran I wasn't gonna let some mole rat beat me.
Austin.
I can't wait till I don't have to go to school anymore.
Well, you almost didn't have to go to school anymore. That's why, but I saved you from that. Yeah, I think that once we save Sean, Austin would make a really good brother, because they're about the same age. But yeah, that's very cool. I'm so glad that we got to save his life. Of all people, he was definitely the one that I cared about the most.
To you.
Don't be rude to me. I'm a hero.
Oh, good to see that little boy up and about again. Heard you really made an impression on the vault, too. So what can I get for our new hero?
See, I am a hero.
Not today.
Suit yourself. But if you're hungry later, you can't say I didn't try.
Yep, that's fine, ma'am.
We were down in that secret Vault-Tec area. Can't believe we had a whole colony of mole rats living right next door.
Yeah, how about that?
Hey, Mark.
I gotta say, being married to the best baker in 81 sure has its perks.
As a foodie, Gabey is totally understands that. Horatio's not there. Okay. Depot. Oh, look! I think this is my room, guys. Because this was a storage area before. Oh, this is our own personal Vault 81 bedroom. That's so sweet that they did this for Gabe. And a bobblehead stand. Aww, that's so sweet. I love that. I love that they did that.
Excuse me.
Still can't believe they found an entire new section of the vault.
Yeah, well. Let's look to see if the Overseer's here. Overseer.
Excuse me, officer.
Dr. Pensky runs a hydroponics lab here. She may have some work for you if you're interested.
Yeah, she already did give us some work. Hey, Overseer.
I hope you enjoy your accommodations.
I
wanted
do.
to say thank you again for what you did for Austin. You've opened a lot of eyes around here, including my own. I had no idea of the dangers Vault-Tec had hidden away so close to home. I can't believe so many died just behind our walls.
Yeah, it's so tragic. But you seem like you're actually doing a fantastic job as Overseer. You actually seem like you genuinely care about these people and don't see them as test subjects.
What do you know about Vault-Tec?
I'm afraid not much. I've spent my entire life being thankful for the Vault, for the walls that protected us over 2 centuries. But not once have I had contact with them.
That's probably a good thing. No, Gabe, as nice as a guy as Gabriel is, he definitely has a rather large, understandably so, prejudice against Vault-Tec.
Vault-Tec was a corrupt corporation. They got just what they deserved down there.
From what I've seen, I believe you. I hate to think of what they had planned for us. But on the good side, you made a real impression on our anti-Commonwealth people. They're
That's
realizing
good.
outsiders really can be trusted, and do more good than just providing resources. You'll always be welcome here, and I hope you make a habit of visiting. Having a trusted outsider would help serve as a reminder that the Commonwealth isn't something to fear and avoid.
That's so awesome.
Your presence here has really made a difference.
Thank you.
You've opened a lot of minds to the idea of welcoming in the Commonwealth.
See, I love this mission. It's missions like this that gives me such warm fuzzies inside. I know it's especially in a post-apocalyptic situation. Normally, like, the nice people, the nice guys, the good guys who try to be moral and be everybody's friend don't normally last. But in this case, I'm kind of happy that it got a happy ending. You know, I made my sacrifice. I saved the kid's life because it was the right thing to do instead of taking the medicine for myself. And all of the citizens who started distrusting people like me thought, okay, not all wastelanders or not all people outside of the vault are bad or just should be used. And that's fantastic that the characters here developed like that
Good
over
work
time.
on the cat retrieval. I thought for sure Ashes was a goner.
So that really is very satisfying to
If
me.
you need a doctor, Forsyth and Rachel are down in the medical center. They can patch you up.
And it's totally what Gabe is all about. Again, making friends, forming allies, because you
Stop
need.
by and see Horatio while you're here. Can't imagine you come across many barbers in the Commonwealth.
You need friends and family and allies, which is why, you know, we have all the people at Sanctuary Hills. You need people like that in a place that is so barren and so full of despair. You need people you can trust, and I'm glad I was able to find these people.
Not only did you save Austin, but I'm pretty sure lives would have been lost if we'd gone down there ourselves.
Yeah, I would think so.
Sounds like you've turned out to be a pretty good ally for 81.
We're doing so well. Gabey, you're awesome. You've gained allies with Vault-81, you've gained allies from the Brotherhood of Steel, you've gained allies from the Minutemen. There's some high rollers here. We are doing very well.
Is that your Pip-Boy? It better be.
Calvin
Although
told
some
me I
people
won
are
out so I
still
could
kind of
slack
mean.
off. Maybe he's right. This work is just killing me.
I don't think I've ever met this Calvin guy.
I hope you know that's no small thing you did back there, saving Austin.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
Never
Miranda's
had an
one of the
incident on
biggest.
my watch, and I don't want to start today.
Okay, apparently this guy didn't hear about the awesome things that I did, and that I am the hero of Vault-81, the champion of Vault-81. How about you, Miranda? You didn't particularly like me at all when I first came here.
I heard about what you did for Austin, and yeah, thanks.
Aww. Character growth, everybody. Character growth.
Finding a whole new section to the vault? It's so disturbing.
Yeah, well, Bethesda Games, developers, writers, well done. This was a very enjoyable mission. One of my favorites in this game so far. Besides, you know, seeing the big, ginormous airship in the sky.
It's good to see that kid back on his feet.
I agree, Miranda. I agree. Miranda Lawson, everybody. Fallout 4 style. With boobies not nearly as voluptuous as the Miranda Lawson in Mass Effect. Alright, so Curie and I are... One of the things that I wanted to explore is... There was a Trinity Tower signal.
Mayday, or whatever it is one says on a radio. My name is Rex Goodman. I'm being held prisoner on the top of Trinity Tower.
Oh.
I think the super mutants plan on eating me soon. I'm setting this to repeat. Ah, shit! Gotta sign off. One of the super mutants is coming. Help, or Mayday, or whatever it is one says on a
Investigate the radio broadcast.
My name
Curtain call.
is Rex Goodman. I'm being held prisoner on the top of Trinity Tower.
Great.
I think the super mutants plan on eating me soon. I'm setting this to repeat. Oh shit! Gotta sign off.
Where's that coming from?
One of the super mutants is coming.
Oh, far
Help,
away.
or Mayday, or whatever it is one says on a radio.
Ah.
My name.
Raiders everywhere. Dogs everywhere.
On the top of Trinity Tower.
Alright, we got it, we got it, we got it. Trinity Tower. I believe that's somewhere over on the west side. Oh, there you guys are. Really? Oh, jeez. So many grenades. Curie, where are you? Pop. Who else wants this? Oh. Critical shot from over here. Nice. Instant hit. Raider scum. Hit your right arm. There we go. Fortunately, these raiders aren't very high level. Well, that one is. Reload. That's a good question, Curie. Oh, jeez. Massachusetts Pike Tunnel East. I don't really need to go here, but I guess since I cleared out these raiders, I might as well see what they've got. Alright, so they've got some ammo. This is the area we passed by for the... when we were helping out Paul. Alright. You guys. Anything of interest? Not really. Alright, so there's a distress signal in Trinity Tower. I'm not absolutely sure I know where that is, but I'm going to try to find it. Alright, my Orlesian robot will help me. Good, it's good because I want her to learn about this new, strange, and scary world. Right after I take a bite to eat. Get a little bit of a unload. There we go. Trinity Tower, Trinity Tower. I'm assuming it's gotta be one of the tallest buildings in the city, is my guess at where it is. Oh, is that it right there? Is that Trinity Tower? It's the tallest building I can find. Maybe not, I'm not sure. That tower looks way too... Yeah, I don't think that's Trinity Tower. Investigate radio broadcast. It's that way. Alright, Trinity Tower is that way. Let's take a look, Curie. VATS is supposed to tell me how to get there. Oh, that takes you to the subway. I'm not a fan of the subway at all. Let's try going around, I guess. That's Trinity Tower? guess it is.